Hello, welcome to Video Mania 2. I'm the dude manning the counter, Duncan, and today I'm excited to bring you a movie featuring the iconic slasher Chucky. It's my favorite one in the series, and I know I'm the minority on this, but hear me out on this. It's Child's Play 3, and this time Andy is a little older. He was the kid in the first two movies. Now he's a teenager, and everybody thinks he's crazy, so he's been sent to military school. So that's where the setting takes place. Brad Dourif returns as Chucky. Justin Whalen takes over the role, and now he's Andy. And Perry Reeves stars as the love interest, Kristen, I believe her name is, in this movie. And it was directed by Jack Bender. So, it's been a while since I've seen this. I'm going to watch it tonight when I get home from work. But this movie was my favorite because it kind of had an action flavor to it. And this time Chucky was in a military school. And then they went to a haunted house for the climax. So, it was new settings and kind of lots of cool, exciting props for Chucky to, raise hell in. And this time, since Andy's in military school, everybody thinks he's crazy. So they're thinking, maybe this will give him some discipline, and so he's there. And Chucky returns because he was killed in the factory in the first one, but the toy company that makes the good guy dolls wants to try to bring the good guy back one more time, and the blood from Chucky's corpse gets in the net wax to make the new good guy dolls, and he comes back to life. So he kills the CEO of the toy company, and in a pretty cool sequence to, reintroduce him. And this time Chucky, which it got campier in the later entries, this one had the perfect mixture of his dark humor and then his sinister side. So that's another reason it's one of my favorites. And then he gets himself mailed to the military school where Andy is because he wants to transfer his soul over. But a kid named Tyler at the military school discovers him. He wants a good guy doll. And then so Chucky's like, I guess I can switch my soul over to his, but he can never get him alone to pull off the ritual. And Andy warns Tyler, is like, Chucky's bad news. And so there's that. And so this movie also has a funny reference to Full Metal Jacket. You'll see it, like if you've seen Full Metal Jacket, you'll know it's what they say, like, this is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for fighting, this is for fun. That was always a funny line in Full Metal Jacket, and it's brought back here, so, that was always pretty funny. Now, the thing that made this cool, too, is they have some war games that they take part in, and Chucky, of course, gets involved, so you can imagine that goes to hell quickly. And then the climax is in a haunted house, so there's just cool props and designs and all kinds of stuff for Chucky to go around in. So that was a lot of fun, and the production design and music was great, and the sound mixing and all that. And the Chucky doll, this is before computer animation, so the animatronics all looked really good, so it was cool. And another thing too, at the military school, when Andy starts talking about Chucky, you're like, oh god, the killer doll thing again. But they start to come around because everything starts going to hell, and everywhere they see that good guy doll around, so that makes people buy it. And also, the love interest for Andy this time, played by Perry Reeves, and she's great. They talk about strong female characters. There are not as many in older movies. She was a strong female character, so that was really good, and she helps Andy when things really go to hell. So there's just a lot of cool stuff, and it's really fun, has the humor, of course, but it's not too campy. You can still take it seriously, because this was the last one. Bride of Chucky kind of took it further into that really campy side and, the wacky side that you know him for now. But this was always my favorite entry. It's actually the one that kind of introduced me to it, and then I watched the other ones, and I love the first two as well, but this one's just kind of my favorite. So, anyway, that's it with that. So let me know if you've ever seen it, or would you take a look at it. Are you a fan of Chucky? Any of those things, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it.